Hey guys, how's it going? You thought I would not do that. You thought I did not know about this. But I know Horn of the Abyss, the thing that keeps on making Heroes 3 great and makes it live on. And I feel like compared to other mods, this one is the most cohesive, the most same-ish level as the full game, because there are millions of other castles, but they feel like smorgasbords of nothingness and stupidity. But this one, we're going with the factory. And yes, the cheats work on this version of the game also. That's why we have the whole castle built here. And yes, it is a little bit too technologically advanced compared to the other ones, but I feel like it kind of works because it is very similar to a different castle from Heroes 2. I don't know if it's similar to other castles, but I had strong vibes with the similarities to this castle, the Wizard Castle. And as you can see, we have the halflings or hobbits or whatever, which are in both castles. The hogs are essentially the triceratops dinosaur things. The golems and the wizard and the titans went to a different castle in Heroes 3. The birds went to the castle of the barbarians, the orcs, the goblins, but it looks similar. It has a similar feel to that same castle. And even the no. Here you can see, like, in the buildings, there's a bush here, but I don't know, it has some kind of the same style, but more modern. Especially the pen of the boars, the pen of the triceratops. You can see they took inspiration from that castle, and I have no gripes with that. That's great. This kind of looks like a pen of the goblins, like the house of the goblins from Heroes 2. The bazaar is the same as in Heroes 2, the Wizard Castle. There's a lot of similarities. Again, a little bit technological. The two new castles they added are a little bit out there. Out of two of them, spoilers, I like this one, that's why we started with this one. I like this one more. I'm just not a big fan of pirates, but the other one is also cool. This one I had a little bit more gameplay, a little bit more playtime with. And as you can see, there's 8 monsters, not 7. So you cannot put all of them in your army. You have to choose. Essentially, you have 2 tier 7s. This is the regular halfling, then you have the upgraded version. There's a flamethrower lady that becomes blonde from ginger. She turns to blonde eventually. Then the hog triceratops looking fellow, armadillo, whatever. That's a great design. Then you have those automaton looking spider creatures that explode on death, and I don't know. I think out of everybody here, I'll probably lose them, or maybe the flaming engineers. I don't know. Those ones I really like. Essentially sandworms. They have a large movement area on the battlefield, and they're pretty strong. What else can you say? Then you have those marksmen that are essentially a replacement for the mages, and they're cool. I like them a lot. This one, especially the first evolution, kind of do not fit the theme of the castle, but I don't know. The upgraded version looks a little bit better. They're stacky type creatures. Everything is very cowboy here. I guess America. I don't know. That's the theme here. And then we have the juggernauts, the dreadnoughts, and the juggernauts. They are very cool, and I feel like they fit the theme of the castle much more than those guys. So yeah, with that said, also we have obviously capital, castle, tavern, blacksmith. Then you have an oil resource, which adds another crystal every day. 5 levels of magic. Then mana generator gives you plus 20 mana. And this is an artifact shop. You will here. Before that it was the market, and then the artifact shop is here. This is the oil thingy. The mana thing is the grail. No, this is the grail, the lightning rod. Weekly creates creatures generate by 50% and provides your kingdom with additional 5,000 gold each day. Also strikes all enemies of your hero with the lightning at the first round of every battle. The damage is based on town building count. That's freaking strong. Every battle, not every battle in the castle, every freaking battle. That's strong. And also you have like 50% more creatures. Yeah. 5,000 also doesn't hurt, but this is the weakest part of the whole thing. What else? Yeah, then we have like regular stuff. There's a bank. You can get a loan of 2,500 and give them back 500 every turn after that, which is kind of strange having a debt collecting building in your own castle. I feel like that's very strange. And well, you know, a pen to get +3 Triceratops looking dinosaurs in your castle. So we're just gonna sweep doop. I wanted to show you guys a battle, but the lightning is so strong. Alright, maybe we'll have a battle now. Here we go, okay. You know the spells, we're not gonna use spells. You can see that he can go all the way there, but I feel like that would be a little bit too much against this army. Let's use him. Only one? Okay. Well, we have only 2 of them. Flame. She attacks 2 blocks in front of her. So you have to think about that when you do stuff. Because you can attack your own creatures. Stop that. Do this. Let's see who attacks him first, the Juggernaut or the Flamethrower. How? Come on, get closer. Alright, Juggernaut first. Smack. That was a lot. And well, yeah, that's that. I like this castle. Yes, it is a little bit out there. The next castle will be very interesting. It will be the Snow Elves, which you kind of have them in Olden Era, but they are with the Cthulhu creatures. I really look forward for what the creators of Horn of the Abyss will make. And I hope that that's not the last castle they release, cause I want to see more work done. And I wish it was much faster, but I can understand there's like art, music, balancing to deal with, that stuff. But then again, you know, you do so much great things. I would like to see more of it, but we will wait. We will try and wait and be patient. And buy an ammo cart. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Sheesh. What? Blacksmith. It shouldn't be ammo card, I think. With this castle, they introduced a cannon instead of a ballista, because all of the technological advancements they have, they essentially can get a cannon, which is stronger and better, at least from what I saw through my merely a little bit less than 10 games that I played with this castle, because no time, adulting, unfortunately, needs to be done. What do you guys think? Do you like this castle? Do you want me to do more from Heroes 3? Because I have more. I do have more. I'm just thinking, should I continue with Olden Era? I feel like Olden Era kind of needs to get more updates, or release the other castles, or do a big overhaul of a castle for me to do anything about it and not feel like it will be like the same shit all over again. I just don't want you to feel like I'm making 5 videos about the same thing. And also, it's not fun. Even though the game is pretty fun to play, I gotta say that. Otherwise, in terms of content, maybe for live streams it's okay, but you know what I mean. Or we have a third option. We'll do Heroes 1 castles. What do you guys think? Or maybe something else you think that's not even close to that, or not even Heroes. I don't know. Write in the comments down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. And don't forget that the Abyss has horns. I guess. I didn't have anything better to say. Bye bye.